everyone, this is Mona Abdurrahim Santal with you from Mind Your Power. You're watching day 19 already of the 30-day challenge. Live your life. Live your life despite coronavirus. Not meaning ignore it, but meaning do something. We spoke about goal setting, we spoke about how to have an exciting goal, how to motivate yourself, how we reach the evaluation part. Yesterday we spoke about feedback, getting feedback from others and receiving feedback properly. Some of you might be aware that I am hosting a series of interviews every night or every day if you are in a different time zone. And today I interviewed someone who did a meditation online on Zoom. And that meditation is called ego strengthening. Hartland's ego strengthening was very well known, a very well-known script in the 60s and was written over and over again and was used in medical hypnosis and was found to be really effective helping people strengthen their confidence, etc. Now, listening to her today on my nightly series, I had an idea because it talks about strengthening yourself to achieve goals, etc. And I thought it is very relevant to what we're doing here. So I asked her, the script is from John Hartland. The person who read it today is Vyara Tosheva. And with her permission, I am posting that meditation, that hypnosis session for you today. So I hope you enjoy it. Just relax, lay back, close your eyes, breathe, and just follow those suggestions.
Allow yourself to feel all the parts of your body very relaxed, extremely comfortable. Wherever you are, just fall back into your body. Allow everything to drop down on the ground or on the couch, wherever you are, sitting or lying down. And I want to also encourage you, try lifting your finger or your hand and realize how heavy is that? How uneasy is to lift, and how more and more the way you try to lift any part of your hand, you can't really do it. It goes deeply down and sinks over your body. Take a deep breath and allow this breath to go with the whole awareness through your cells, tissues, muscles, organs, all over your body. Really alert and conscious. And realize the power of those breaths that you have. It's so rejuvenating and easy in the same time. So easy to feel relaxed. And we mostly forget about it, isn't it? And now you have become so deeply relaxed, so deeply comfortable, that your mind has become so sensitive and so receptive to all that I will say, and whatever I put in your mind, which you know and recognize for good. will sink so deeply into the unconscious part of your mind and will cause so deep and lasting impressions that nothing will eradicate it. These things that I will put into your subconsciousness will become a greater influence over the way you think, over the way you feel, over the way you behave. And because these things will remain firmly embedded in your unconscious part of your mind. After you have left, when you are no longer with me and you don't hear my voice, they will continue to exercise that same great influence over your thoughts, over your feelings, over your actions, just as strongly, just as surely, just as powerfully. When you are back home with your family, or at your work, or at your desk, as if you will be with me in this room, in this session, listening to it. During this deep sleep, you are going to grow physically stronger and fitter and more endurant in every way. You will feel alert, more wide awake, more energetic. You will become much less easily tired, much less easily fatigued, much less easily discouraged, much less easily upset. Every day, you will become so deeply interested in whatever you are doing, in whatever is done around you, that your mind will become completely distracted from yourself. You will no longer think so much about yourself. You will no longer dwell nearly so much upon yourself and your difficulties and your challenges and all that is buzzing you in your mind. And you will become much less conscious of yourself, much less preoccupied with your own feelings. And every day, your nerves will become stronger and steadier. Your mind calmer, clearer, and more composed, more tranquil, more relaxed, and perhaps more focused. You will become much less easily worried, much less easily agitated, much less easily fearful and apprehensive, and much less easily upset about yourself or other people. You will be able to think with much bigger focus. every day you become so deeply interested in whatever it's important for you, whatever you have to do. Consequently, your memory will rapidly improve and you will be able to see things in their true and real perspective without magnifying your difficulties, challenges, without even allowing them to get out of proportion or with a bigger size in front of you. And every day you will become much more emotionally calmer and settled and much less easily disturbed. Every day you will become and you will remain more and more completely relaxed and less tense, both physically and mentally. Even you are no longer with me. Even you no longer hear my voice. And you remain more relaxed, less tense, more confident in your ability to do not only what you have to do each day, but whatever you have to be able to do without fear of failure or hesitation, without fear of consequences or what other people are thinking about you, without uneasiness. Because of this, each and every day, you will feel much more independent, more able to stick to yourself and to your own guts, to believe in yourself, to stand upon your feet, to hold your own faith and opinion, no matter how difficult it is or how difficult things may be. Every day you will feel a greater feeling of confidence and personal strength, of personal safety and security that you haven't felt really for a long time. And because these things will start to happen exactly as I tell you now, they will happen for you more and more rapidly, powerfully, competently, with every time you remember that session and that guidance. And every time you come back to your strength, powerfully, much more contented, safe, secure, positive, optimistic with every breath you take. And you will consequently become much more able to rely upon, to depend upon who yourself, your own efforts, your own judgments, your own opinion, you will feel much less need to have to rely upon or depend upon other people or other opinion. It doesn't really mean anything to you. And you have now started to feel so deeply embedded those words into your mind that with every breath you relax and take that deeper into your subconsciousness and become so comfortable now when your mind is so sensitive, so receptive to whatever I say, which you know and recognize is good for you, that you put in your mind into the unconscious part of your mind and will cause so deep and lasting impressions that will nothing will eradicate it. And these things will remain firmly embedded into your unconscious mind. Even after you have left from here, even after we are no longer together, they will exercise that same great influence over your thoughts, over your feelings, over your actions, just as strongly, just as confidently, just as surely, just as powerfully when you are back to your work after this session is over, or perhaps back to your family, or perhaps doing something on your own. As you are so deeply asleep and relaxed that everything I tell you is going to happen to you for your own good, will happen exactly as I tell you. And every feeling that I tell you that you will experience, you'll experience exactly the best way for you. The same thing, what you have now, will continue to play in your mind and to become and build more confidence, more resilience in your ability to perform whatever you have to do, whatever you ought to do every day, just as strongly, just as powerfully, as if you are here with me in this session. During and after this deep trance-like state, you are going to feel physically stronger and fitter in every way. You feel more alert. You feel more refreshed. You feel more wide awake, energetic, able from this point on in your life. You will become more alert to those of you, and less alert to the unnecessarily sounds, voices, and people, and more alert into what you have to do for your actions, for your well-being, for everything that you have to be doing for your love of yourself, because you have the focus on what you need to do for yourself, and leave other distractions and voices and unnecessary chatter of other people and being and whatsoever happens there in the back. That's no longer important for you. Deeper and deeper, you are feeling deeply relaxed and comfortable and secure. You are breathing comfortably and deeply, completely secure, listening ever so carefully to my voice. You find it so easy to listen to my voice and to follow my suggestions. You hear each and every word that I say echoing deep, deep in your mind. Each and every word going to be embedded deep into your unconscious mind, strengthening the ability of yourself, doing that powerful ritual that you have to be doing, and following on everything with resilience, with each and every passing day, deeper and deeper. You feel deeply relaxed. You feel comfortable and secure. You are breathing comfortably and relaxed. Comfortable and secure. You are thinking much more clearly. You are able to concentrate much more easily. You are able to give your whole undivided attention to whatever you are doing, to the complete execution of everything that you have to do, and with the complete exclusion of everything that's not necessary for you. Consequently, your memory will rapidly improve, and you will be able to see things in their true perspective without seeing the difficulties, without ever getting them so big, so much as a burden in front of you. And every day you will become and you will remain much more relaxed about yourself, about others, about what you are doing, what you have to do, both mentally and physically. Even when you are not with me, you will find yourself more calm, relaxed, less tense every day, both mentally and physically. Listen very carefully. You find it so easy to follow my voice and suggestions that I give you. Deeper and deeper, you're feeling deeply relaxed. You're feeling comfortable and secure. Comfortable and relaxed. You're breathing comfortably and deeply, completely relaxed, completely secure. Listening ever to my voice with every word that I say, echoing deep in your mind. And each and every day, these suggestions I make grow stronger in your mind. My suggestions that I say go stronger and powerful in your mind. You are feeling deeply relaxed. You are feeling comfortable and secure. You are breathing comfortably, breathing relaxed. And as you will become and you will remain much more confident, much more resilient, and less worried, less stressed, less tense every day, both mentally and physically. You will develop so much confidence in yourself, in the ability to do whatever you have to do without fears, with much more confidence. You feel more independent of the sounds that surround you, distractions around you, and more stick to your goals. And be sure that whatever you are doing are the things that are right for you. And because these things will happen exactly as I tell you will happen, rapidly and powerfully and competently, with every time you listen to my voice. You will consequently become much more able to rely upon, to depend upon yourself, your own efforts, your own judgments, your own opinions. You will feel much less need to hear what other people do or what other people say, to rely upon others, to depend upon other people. You're going to find that with each and every day, you are more eager to follow through on the goals and objectives that you have committed yourself to. You find that you become more aware of your schedule, of your day-to-day agenda, of your commitments that you have put for yourself or expect from yourself to be finished. You find more strength and the resolve to undertake only those tasks and thoughts that you really want to undertake. When something doesn't fit into your life, agendas, and commitments, you will simply not agree to it. You will be direct and straightforward with whoever is making the request to you. But in the absence of compelling any reason to accept such responsibility, you won't agree to be involved. You will follow your own set goals of actions and your set course, unless you realize that what appears to be temporary a task or detour for you is in fact a clearer and more precise and realistic way to meet your goals and to reach to the goal that you want. It is only natural that from time to time you have to follow someone else's agendas, directions, objectives, and tasks. At home, from your bosses, or in your leisure activities. That will happen. But when this happens, you will do what you need to complete with excellence, what you have agreed to do towards these people. However, as soon as you have met your commitment, you will redouble your efforts to get back on track with your own agenda, with your own commitments, with your own goals, with much greater confidence, power, perseverance, and much deeper understanding of this is your path. And as you become to feel those words getting more embedded into your mind, you become to deeply breathe in and breathe out and feel those words echoing into your mind, body, system, feelings, organs, tissues, muscles, cells, wherever you feel that vibrating and deeply embedding into yourself. And you become so relaxed and so alert yet focused of all that happened to you in that session. And you are now much more clearer on what you have to do exactly when we finish that session. And you have your list, your objectives, your commitment, your agenda, and your goal exactly now in front of your mind, that you feel much more stronger, committed, and confident to do. And as you take a deep breath and exhale, you become to shiftly, strongly, and slowly move into your body. Awareness becomes greater of your own body here and now, and start to softly and gently perhaps move your hands, your fingers, your toes, and whatever it's needed to feel awake, refreshed, and energized. Perhaps stretch yourself and allow yourself to grow stronger and open your eyes here and now with me and Mona.
Thank you for tonight, and I will see you back tomorrow. Good night, goodbye. My name is Mona Abdurrahim Zantel. If you like what you see, share.